Have you ever realized that the decisions that you make actually influence people around you? Welcome to Bearded Ministry. My name is Josh Nichols and this is Monday Minute. Monday Minute is a place where we get your week started off with a quick Bible study. Currently we're going through our Women of the Bible series, so if you're new here, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. But if you've been here before, you know what time it is, and it's time to get your week started off with some of that biblical power. Come on! Let's get started. In the previous episode, we talked about Leah and Rachel. And if you missed that one, you can click the link right up there. It's a really good one. You should watch it. But in this episode, we're going to be in Exodus. And at the beginning of Exodus, we see that the sons of Jacob actually going to Egypt. Then all of them die in verse 6. But then we see the Israelites being very fruitful and multiplying greatly in number. Well, the new king of this time didn't like that, and he actually put the Israelites into slavery. And today we're going to be discussing a Hebrew woman who was actually in slavery in Egypt during this time period. This woman's name was Jochebed. And yes, Jochebed is a weird name. We see from text in Exodus that Jochebed actually gave birth to a daughter and 2 sons. But during this time period, the Pharaoh actually made a decree that all Hebrew boys born were to be killed. And remember, she's a Hebrew, so her sons are Hebrews. This decree was made so that they could control the population of Israelites in Egypt. I mean, remember, they are in slavery right now. But with a little bit of rebellion and a little bit of deception, Jochebed actually gave birth to her first son and actually hid him for 3 months. After she couldn't hide him anymore, she actually decided to put him in a basket and float him down the Nile River to save his life. Now, a crazy thing happens. The Pharaoh's daughter actually finds the child in the river while she's bathing and actually ends up adopting the child. So now an Israelite child who was actually in slavery under Pharaoh and actually avoided death from the Pharaoh is now living in the Pharaoh's house. Isn't that crazy? And to throw another twist in the story, Jochebed actually becomes the nurse of the child. What a crazy story, but what was the child's name? The child's name was Moses. Jochebed did a crazy thing to save the life of her child Moses, and Moses was a major influence in getting the Israelites freed from slavery in Egypt. So from one woman's decision, it actually ended up changing the history for an entire nation. So if you ever have to make a crazy decision, please stay faithful to what God is leading you to do and trust in His plan. Thank you for joining this episode of Monday Minute, and be sure to tune in next week where we're going to continue this story with a woman named Miriam. But until then, don't forget to subscribe or check out some of the other videos, and also don't forget to get out there and make a difference in this world. Come on, peace!